Hello everyone, welcome back to Academy School. Here with you is Kenneth Okwong, your tutor for this very course, Python Programming for Beginners. So today we would be treating Python installations. So I would be carrying you through the steps you need to take in order to set up your system for development. Whatever operating system you use, we have outlined easy steps that you could use to get your machine, be it Mac, be it Linux or Windows, get it properly set up for development. So stay tuned. As you may have known already, in order for you to successfully run a Python program, then there are some setups you need to do in order for that to work. One of such is, and the most important of all, is having Python installed on your system. And then there are also other things you need to do or other programs you need to install. For example, for you to write and run a production application, then you would need a text editor or a code editor rather. And for this course, we would be using VS Code. So I would equally take you through the installation steps for VS Code, and we'll get to write our first program in VS Code. Before you try downloading Python, it's necessary that you check if you already have Python on the machine you're using. Because usually Linux and macOS would come with Python already installed, except you want to upgrade the version you have and then use the latest version. But if not, then you have to first check. Even if you're on Windows, you have to first check if you have Python installed already. And to do that, you simply need to go to your terminal. And that's if you're using Linux or Mac, or you go to your CMD if you're using Windows. Then you type the command. First command to type is Python -version, and then if that doesn't work, then you would type Python 3. For some persons, Python would work, and for others, it could be Python 3 -version. So you click enter. So if you have Python installed already on the machine, then one of these two commands should give you the Python version installed. So for my own case, Python 3.9.6. So it shows up here, means I have Python. So you first need to check that before you go ahead to do to download. So if you have it installed, if the Python version shows up, then you can skip Python installation and maybe go to the next steps you will be showing. Okay, so now let's look at the peculiarities in installing Python for these different OS. Generally, they are the same. The steps are the same. The installation steps are the same, regardless the OS you're using or the machine you're using. So for Linux, installing Python on Linux, most likely there is a 90% chance that you already have Python installed if you're using Linux. So again, you just do what we did in the previous step, check if you have Python. And then if you don't, then you would need to go to the website to get the package for Python for Linux, which we would do shortly. Then for macOS, it's simple, same step. Check if you have Python installed already on the machine. If you don't, then you will need to go to the next step, that's visit the website and get Python downloaded for macOS. And then for Windows, it's the same. It's also possible that you might have Python on the system. So to be sure, you just need to check. It's exactly the same steps. The only difference is you would use CMD in your own case, open CMD in your own case to check that. And so now, one thing to note, which we would actually show, I will go through that step with you very soon, is that during the installation of Python for Windows, you have to be very sure that you check the add to path. I'll show you that. So that would actually help you to be able to access Python from any terminal. So to install Python, you go to your browser and type either Python install or Python download. It will take you to the website. You would see python.org, download Python. That's the one you go for. So once you click on download Python, then you would see it will take you to the home page of the website. It will take you to the downloads page of the website, and then on the downloads page of the website you would see the latest version of Python. As at the time of recording, 3.14.3 is the latest. So you will click on it to see documentations about that very version of Python. And then to get the Python for your machine, then you just need to go to Downloads tab, and then you would see the Python file for the machine you use, latest version Python file for the machine that you use. You can click on download, and as you can see, our download is ongoing, so we'll just wait for it to get done. So while the download is ongoing, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Once your download is completed, then you can go to your downloads folder, and then you would see the executable file. This is for Windows in this case. You would double click on the file. It opens up the installation models here. So you need to just go with install now and not customize installation. And then here, very most importantly, you need to click on python.exe to path. This would help you again to be able to access Python from different terminals. So the installation is ongoing. You just wait for it to complete its work, and that's it. Now that the download is completed, you see setup was successful. So we have to now verify our installation, verifying the installation. So to verify your Python installation, then it's exactly the same steps you use in checking if you have Python installed on your system. So you just need to go to your CMD again, or you go to your terminal if you're using Mac and Linux. So, and then type the same command, try Python 3 -- version. If that doesn't work, then try Python -- version. So you see Python was not found. Then try Python -- version. Then it will show the Python version you're using that has been installed. So if you see the Python version displayed on the screen, it means that Python has been successfully installed on your machine. Next, let's look at the Python interactive shell. So there is a simple way to test Python codes, and that's the Python shell. So in order to use the Python shell, then you can go to your terminal or CMD. Actually, the Python shell allows you to write Python code on your terminal or on your CMD. So again, open your terminal. And then simply type Python 3. If it was Python that worked for you, just Python worked during the verification of the installation, then all through this course you would stick to Python. So mine is Python 3, so I'll be using Python 3. So type Python 3 and then just click on enter or return. Then you would see this view. It will display like some information about Python, the Python you have installed on your machine, and then you would see it will give you a way to type. So here is where you can write Python code and then you run it here and see the result. So now let's write a simple program on the Python shell. What's the program we want to write? We just want to display a text to the screen, hello world, onto the screen. And so which keyword, Python keyword, can we use to achieve that? Print, if you can still recall. So we type the keyword print, we open brackets, open and close, and then inside the brackets we open two quotation marks too, and then inside the quotation mark is where we would type the text we want to display onto the screen. Technically it's called string, but we'll get to that. Let's call it text for now. So what's the text you want to display onto the screen? It's hello world. So here you just need to click on enter or return, and then it will display the results for you. So you see it displays hello world. That's how to write a Python code on the interactive shell. But you would find that the interactive shell is not sufficient in writing a modern production Python application, and so we need a code editor, and we'll be using VS Code. So to install VS Code, then you first need to download VS Code from VS Code website, visualstudio.com. VS for Visual Studio. So go to the browser and type VS Code download. So you would see Visual Studio Code with download. The first part here, you click on it, and then you have VS Code for different OS. You choose the one for your OS. So I'll go for Mac. That's the machine I'm using now. Click on Mac, and then you can see some information about the version of VS Code which you are downloading, and also the download is in progress. It's downloading, so you just wait for the download to get done. So while the download is ongoing, if you haven't already, please subscribe. So now the download is completed, and so we can go over to installing the VS Code program. So you simply go to your Finder, and then go to your downloads folder. Then you would find the .dmg file or .exe, as the case may be. So I double click on the file, and then it shows this. So to install Mac, I simply have to drag and drop into applications folder. So it's installing. So just follow the installation steps for the machine you use, and you should get it installed. Okay, so that works. Then I can close this and I will open VS Code. So it's here now. I launch the VS Code. Say continue, and then I have the VS Code here. So it's ready for development. Now let's write the same Python code we wrote on the interactive shell, now on VS Code this time around. So on VS Code, you simply need to create a file, or you come here and then you go to file here, and then you say open folder. So we'll go for this folder, Python course. This is the folder I created. So you could create your own folder, say in your desktop. I'll open this. So I have the folder open. It's an empty folder. That's why you have nothing here. So I'll come here where you have new file. I'll click on it. It gives me the space to type the file name. So I'll just say hello.py. Click enter. So I can then type here, write my Python code here. So what do we want to do here? We want to write the same code we did on the interactive Python shell, and that's to display hello world onto the screen. So I'll come here and then the same thing, the keyword print. I open brackets and then I also open quotation sign again, or marks again, and then I say hello world. Yeah, and that's it. That should work. So I Control S to save it, as I just saved it. So it's saved now. And what else do I need? We need to be able to run the Python program. So if you come here to where you have run and debug, you can click on it. You see run and debug. So you see you have an error here, a little issue while trying to run the code. It says you don't have an extension for debugging Python. Should we find a Python extension in the markets, please? Okay, so you have Python installed already, but in order for you to use Python on your VS Code, then you need to install Python extension. So you would be, during the course, you would be, while you use VS Code, you would notice that there is something called extension. So I'll just cancel this first. So there is a tab here called extensions. Extensions are like mini programs that allows you to debug, allows you to write, just helps you with your coding. So if you come here, it's already suggesting for me. So you have Python from Microsoft, that's the one you go for. So you simply click on install. If you don't have it suggested, then you have to search here. Just simply search Python and then click on enter. It will still take you to, it will still give you the option Python Microsoft. Click on install. So right now it's installing. It's installing. I'll just wait for it to get done. So now the installation is completed. So you see I now have the Python extension. So I'll go back to my Explorer here and then I'll click on hello world again, the file. Can close this tab. So I have my code. So we should be able now to running a Python code. So to run a Python code, you can click the run button like we tried earlier, or you could use the inbuilt VS Code terminal for it. So let's go over to VS Code again, and then we'll go to run and debug. Click on run. We'll choose Python debugger. We'll choose Python file. Okay, so you see it's ran successfully and then printed hello world onto the screen. So you can, the run button is here, right here. So it's easy, run Python file, now it's here. So if I change this to hello world, I'll just get rid of the exclamation mark. I'll save it again, Control S to save, and then I'll click on this button, run. It's going to run again. You see, it prints hello world onto the screen. So the result shows up on the terminal. Now the second way to run is you go to, I'll go back to Explorer again so I can see my file name. So on the terminal, I'll type the file name. I'll simply type Python in order to run it. Python, in my case Python 3. Then I type the file name hello.py and I click enter. It does the same thing. It runs the program for me. Whichever way works best for you, you can stick to it. That's how to run a Python program. And that leads us to the end of this lesson. I hope you were able to follow through all of these steps and you have your machine set up, because we would be starting the syntax of Python, getting into the interesting part of the course. So until next time, please do take care of yourself.